Alright guys, today's the day for some POTA packing. A few of you have asked for what I have in my Parks on the Air setup, so let's take a look today on K5ATA Ham Radio. So as we get started taking a look to see what we've got in there, do me a favor y'all, hit that like button, hit subscribe. I appreciate it, it helps the channel out. Okay, so a few folks have asked for a video on what my setup is for Parks on the Air. So while we're packing up from our activation at John W. Kyle, we go ahead and show you exactly what all I have and how we make that work. Alright, so this is that operator pack I reviewed. I'll post a link up there. It's the LA Police operator pack. Everything fits in here for the most part. Okay, first, what I do is I take, obviously, the cables. This is the cable for the control head for the Kenwood TS480 SAT. It's the one with the auto tuner. I'll go ahead and tell you, if you're looking at getting one of these guys, I think they just discontinued them. I'd rather have the 200 watts in the HX than have the auto tuner in this. The auto tuner is okay, but I'd rather have that extra 100 watts. Okay, microphone goes down in here. And what this actually is this is a padded, I guess it's like a lunch bag or something. It's a little padded bag. And I use that for the control head. I just put the control head and it fits right down inside. And when I zip it up, that top is padded, so we're good. So next thing I have is the radio, and I just leave the power cord in there, and I set it down, and it just sits in the pack. Next is the power supply. I don't always use the power supply. Sometimes I use my truck power or battery, but I like to take it because every now and then you get lucky like today and you have commercial power available. I put the power supply on top. Then I have that padded bag where I have my control head and stuff. And you can see in this LA Police Gear operator pack, it fits really nicely inside. This thing folds all the way open. And so, can't forget the logbook. And I just close it up. And zip it up. And then you actually have these straps where you can really fasten it down to make sure it's nice and secure in there. Things aren't going to wobble around. Just cinch it down. So that's the main bag. Okay. In this other bag, which is a cool little Cabela's hunting bag my honey got me, I have the Batwing dipole. Okay, that goes in first. And since we changed out the coax from that normal RG8 stuff that I had to RG8X, it all spools right on there. And it fits perfectly down inside. Then I take the fishing rod holders, and these are what I'm using now to tie down the ends of my inverted V. They slide together and just kind of nest in there together. Take the paracord because you never know when you're going to need paracord. Sometimes you have to tie up the ends, something like that. And I know you're thinking, holy cow, he's got half a log. But sometimes, well, most of the time, I need to get this over a tree limb. So I need something with some weight. I actually have an idea for another option for this, and I'll make another video on that. I'm going to try to put that together tomorrow or the next day. But for now, Mother Nature works. And we stick that in there. And then, never leave home without your Harbor Freight zip ties. So I've got those. Okay, and it packs in there nicely. And short of a battery, if I wanted to bring a battery, I could take the power supply out and fit in one of those Bioenno batteries in here and still be good to go. I could actually probably fit a bioenno battery in the second pouch on the back of this pack. Okay, and one other thing that I have for POTA activations, and I've shown this in a video before, I'm going to go and show it again now just so they're all kind of housed in the same place. If I want to put a vertical antenna up, what I have 6 leg sections of a trampoline, and they all, you know, they kind of, one of them gets smaller so they can slip over each other. And what I did is I just went to the truck stop and picked up one of these CB antenna mirror mount things, okay, and it's got a spot there. And so what I do is I have up here in the truck, I have a canoe rack. Well, it's actually like a ladder rack. I use it for my canoe, but I've taken out the plastic insert there, and what I can do is I can insert, basically I have like a portable mast I can put up. So let me go ahead and set that thing up and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So as you can see, these guys, what they do is they just slip together, and I can slip all of them together, or as many as I want, and create a mast. Okay, so that's how that fits on there. And now you'll notice this thing has this groove here, and that's where the mirror is supposed to go. You know, it has another piece that's supposed to mount right there. And what I've taken to doing now is I actually stick a zip tie through here before I put it up there. And if I'm at a place where I don't necessarily have a good tree to stick that dipole up, that inverted V that I like to run now, I can put it through here, and I can actually hang the center insulator off of here. You know, I've got a hole in the top of that center insulator. I can hang it off of here, and I can have my inverted V running off of this also. I just kind of pull the legs out so it pulls it away from the metal body here. So I put that on there also before I put this up here. And that's it in the truck. Now I'm having to back away so you can see just how high it is. But it gets up there. I mean, it's 6 sections of mast. Each one of those is, I don't know, 2.5, 3 feet, something like that. I guess I can measure them for you. Okay, and it gets up there. So, and like I said, normally, right there at the top, I would have it facing this way. I just stuck it in there real quick, so that the legs of that dipole come out. Now, actually, I guess I could do it any direction. I typically do it off the side of the truck, but looking at it now, I could run those legs of that inverted V off however I wanted to from there. So that gets me the height of the truck plus all those sections. And while that's not as great as the dipole, sometimes that's what works. I can put the 20-meter antenna up there and have, you know, the rest of them down here are the dipole legs coming down, and we're good. Okay, folks, and that's it. That's everything I've got in my POTA setup. That one little thing with the paracord I'm going to change, look for that in an upcoming video. But that's all there is to it. So y'all hit like, hit subscribe. Any questions or anything, comment below. Hope to see you on the air. 7-3.